Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Game on Cloud 9 here, and I'm here to bring you guys a new One Piece manga 672 prediction. I apologize for this being up late, guys. Honestly, the real reason is just one word: insanity. If you've ever done the Insanity workout DVD, you'll know what I'm talking about. I'm just saying, so if you either know about insanity or you've done it and you don't do that kind of thing on a regular basis, you will be tired. And that's exactly what happened to me yesterday, and that's exactly why this video is coming up late. Because if I would have put up a video yesterday, y'all would have straight up got a shitty video. So anyway, let's just jump into this. I'm not really going to go ahead and cover every little thing that happened in the chapter, because by now you guys should have already read the chapter. There's no reasons as to why you shouldn't have read it by now, or at least, if you're looking at my video, why you shouldn't have read it, because my video covers predictions, so I'm just saying. But anyway, the deal with the chapter, the big things to me that happened in this chapter, of course, Caesar Clown and Luffy got into a little bit of a fight. One thing that I did kind of like is that now that Luffy, he kind of has an immunity to poison. Well, not just kind of, but he actually is straight up immune to poison, which kind of goes to his growth of just being more powerful over the time skip. And we know it wasn't just in a few areas, like just getting some hockey and, improving on his Gear 2 abilities. It's like now he's immune to more things than just physical attacks, like he is just with his body being rubber. So I think that's pretty cool. But another thing that's pretty significant in this chapter is seeing what happened to Luffy and Law at the end of the chapter. How did they end up passing out? How did they just get knocked out so easily? And I doubt that it was by Caesar Clown in any type of way, because it just seemed too spontaneous. So it has to do with the figure that appeared at the end of the chapter who approached Law. And I think he stayed to Law like you have grown over the years, Law, something around there. And that kind of made me think, okay, it has to be somebody who knows Law, of course. But it the person, the outline kind of reminded me of Vegapunk. And I've seen some other videos of other reviewers thinking the same thing. And only thing, if it is Vegapunk, my only thing is wondering, is he going to end up facing the Straw Hats now? And I think it'd be a bit too early for anybody to take on Vegapunk right now, because I kind of feel like Vegapunk was going to play a role later on, maybe, where some of the Straw Hats do end up facing him. And specifically who I think would end up facing him is Frankie and probably Chopper, considering that Vegapunk is like a scientist, probably slash doctor somewhere around there, and we all know that Chopper's a doctor, Frankie's a scientist, and Frankie has talked about stuff about Vegapunk and his weapons and technology. So they kind of correlate with each other. So I kind of see it being a future fight for Frankie, kind of like we got for Zoro and Mihawk, and the same thing with Luffy and Akainu. So if he does make an appearance, maybe it could be setting up for a future fight with them in the future. But who knows? I'm like, that's just a little bit of a guess. It could be Joker. My only thing is that whatever went on with Joker, because I know there's some theories out there about Joker possibly doing something to Law's crew, and if that is the case, then it kind of makes me think about the whole thing with when did they actually, did he actually do something to his crew? Because it seemed like he hadn't seen Law in a very long time, since he's talking about, it's been years and you've grown a lot. So I don't know if it's really Joker, because Joker seems like a fairly recent person. But then again, we don't really know not Joker's backstory, but Law's backstory. So it's kind of hard to tell at this point. But I really do think this person could be Vegapunk due to the outline and the fact that he's been mentioned a few times in this arc. As for what I think is going to happen next chapter, this is going to be kind of a tough one to call. I mean, obviously, I think that Luffy's going to be okay, so maybe the Straw Hats will grab Luffy and get out of there. I'm also kind of wondering, because we know at the end of this arc, I'm thinking that this big giant slime thing is probably going to end up exploding. That's probably going to be a pretty significant thing. So that's probably how the Straw Hats will end up having to escape somehow, because I doubt they're going to be able to withstand an explosion that great. Because he's probably, I see Caesar Clown at the end of this arc setting that thing off again. But who knows at this point. But those are just my thoughts on the chapter, and what I think is going to happen next chapter is pretty much hard to call, like I said. And it's pretty much it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please rate this video. So if you do like this video, then please put a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, then you can go ahead and put a thumbs down. It's your call, guys. Please comment down below to tell me what you thought on the chapter, what you think is going to happen next week. And also subscribe if you like my channel and you enjoy watching my content and you want to keep up the things I upload. Anyway, that's pretty much it. And I'll see you guys later.